Do you believe that you were born into wealth or poverty because it was your choice? If you're not where you want to be in life, do you blame others or make excuses? Or maybe you just think that life simply dealt you a bad hand. Well, I have news for you. That is absolutely not true. But listen to me very carefully. You're the sum of your choices, not the victim of your conditions. The Richest Man in Babylon is a timeless classic that has been read by millions of people around the world. It tells the story of Arkad, the richest man in Babylon, and his journey to becoming wealthy. Through Arkad's story, we learn 7 powerful lessons about money and how to become rich. In this video, we will explore these 7 lessons and how they can help us achieve financial freedom. So let's get started. Lesson 1. Pay yourself first. This is the first and most important lesson we learn from the richest man in Babylon. When Arkad was young, he struggled financially and found it difficult to save money. However, after reading a book on financial management, he realized the importance of paying yourself first. This means that before paying anyone else, you need to pay yourself by setting aside a portion of your income for savings and investments. By doing so, Arkad was able to accumulate wealth over time and eventually became the richest man in Babylon. To pay yourself first, start by setting a savings goal. Determine how much you want to save each month, and set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings or investment account. This way, you won't be tempted to spend the money you set aside for savings. Next, track your expenses and cut back on unnecessary spending. By tracking your expenses, you can identify areas where you can cut back and save more money. Look for areas where you can reduce your spending without sacrificing your quality of life. For example, you could pack your lunch to work instead of eating out every day. Finally, increase your income. If you want to save more money, look for ways to increase your income. This could involve taking on a side hustle, asking for a raise at work, or starting a business. By increasing your income, you'll have more money to pay yourself first and achieve your financial goals. Lesson 2. Find your niche. Another important lesson we learned from the richest man in Babylon is the importance of finding your niche. When Arkad began his journey to wealth, he didn't know what to do. He tried different things until he found his niche in lending money at interest. This is when he really started to make money. To find your niche, you need to explore different options and try new things. Don't be afraid to experiment and take risks. You never know what might lead to success. One way to find your niche is by identifying a problem that needs to be solved. Look for pain points in your everyday life and think about how you can use your skills and resources to solve them. For example, if you're good at organizing, you could start a business helping other people organize their lives. Once you've identified a problem you want to solve, develop a solution. Use your skills and resources to create a product or service that solves the problem you identified. This could be anything from a physical product to a digital product or a service. Finally, market your solution to your target audience. Let people know about your product or service and how it can benefit them. Use social media, networking, and other marketing channels to reach your target audience. By following these steps, you can find your niche and build a successful business. Lesson 3. Provide value. Providing value is crucial for achieving success in any endeavor. When Arkad started his journey to wealth, he focused on providing value to others. He lent money to those who needed it and charged a reasonable interest rate. This provided value to both himself and his borrowers. To provide value, start by identifying a need in the market. This could be a product or service that people are looking for but can't find. Next, develop a solution that meets that need. Make sure that your solution is of high quality and meets the needs of the target market. Finally, promote your solution to the target market. Make sure that people are aware of the value that you're providing and how it can benefit them. By following these steps, you can ensure that you're providing value to others while also achieving your own goals. Lesson 4. Work hard and be disciplined. Hard work and discipline are essential for achieving success. When Arkad was young, he struggled financially and had to work long and hard hours to make ends meet. However, he was disciplined and determined to improve his financial situation. He knew that hard work and discipline were the keys to success. To achieve this, start by setting clear goals. Having specific and measurable goals will give you something to work towards and help you stay motivated. Next, create a plan to achieve your goals. Break down your goals into smaller tasks and create a timeline for completing them. This will help you stay organized and focused. Finally, hold yourself accountable, track your progress, and make adjustments as needed. Reward yourself for achieving milestones and celebrate your successes along the way. By following these tips, you can cultivate the hard work and discipline necessary to achieve your goals. Lesson 5. Take calculated risks. Taking calculated risks is an important part of achieving success. When Arcad was young, he was afraid of taking risks. However, he realized that taking calculated risks was necessary to achieve his financial goals. He took the risk of lending money at interest, and it paid off, making him the richest man in Babylon. To take calculated risks, start by assessing the potential risk versus rewards of each decision. Weigh the pros and cons, and make a decision based on the best available evidence. Next, develop a plan to mitigate the risks. This could include having a backup plan in place or taking steps to reduce the likelihood of the risk occurring. Finally, monitor the situation and be prepared to adjust your course of action as needed. By following these steps, you can take calculated risks that will help you achieve your goals. Lesson 6. Be patient and persistent. Being patient and persistent is essential for achieving long-term success. When Arcad started his journey to wealth, he didn't become the richest man in Babylon overnight. It took years of hard work, patience, and persistence. To be patient and persistent, start by setting realistic expectations. Don't expect to achieve success overnight. Be prepared to put in the hard work necessary to achieve your goals. Next, break down your goals into smaller milestones and celebrate your successes along the way. This will help you stay motivated and focused on the long-term goal. Finally, learn from your mistakes and don't give up. Setbacks are a natural part of the journey to success. Use them as opportunities to learn and grow and keep moving forward. By following these tips, you can cultivate the patience and persistence necessary to achieve your goals. Lesson 7. Keep learning and growing. Keeping learning and growing is essential for achieving long-term success. When Arcad was young, he was eager to learn from those who were more successful than him. He read books on financial management and applied the lessons he learned to his own life. This helped him become the richest man in Babylon. To continue learning and growing, start by setting aside time for learning. Make it a priority to read books, attend seminars, or take courses that will help you grow personally and professionally. Next, seek out mentors and role models. Find people who have achieved success in the areas you want to improve in and learn from their experiences. Finally, apply what you learn and be patient. It takes time to see results. Don't get discouraged. Just keep moving forward. By following these tips, you can ensure that you're constantly learning, which is essential for achieving long-term success. In conclusion, The Richest Man in Babylon is a timeless classic that has stood the test of time. Its lessons on money and wealth are as relevant today as they were when it was first published. By following the 7 lessons we've discussed in this video, you can put yourself on the path to financial success. Remember, you are the sum of your choices, not the victim of your conditions. With hard work, discipline, and a willingness to learn, you can achieve your financial goals and live the life you desire. Thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it and learned something valuable. Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos like this one. Until next time, keep learning and growing and striving for success.